Now baseball under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago. In now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. 2 quick strikes and now the 0-2. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Giancarlo Stanton now. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's hitless in 6 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. Hendricks has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Now a move over to first, back in standing. Again, he's off for second. Taken for strike 3, the throw. And this is going to get McCutchen. He's out at second base. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way.
Javier.
0-1 the count. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Again, a 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Sanchez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Baez able to get there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's the first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And he's back standing. First pitch on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Here he comes on 2-0. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. Andujar leads off first with one away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Runners on the move for second. Fly ball right down the line in left. Schwarber is after it, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Luke Voigt, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. Two guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And that swung on and missed for strike one. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the... Leading off the inning, Ben Zobrist, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Zobrist.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Softly hit toward the hole. And there's one away. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 2 for 3. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Schwarber, an Ohio native. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. No balls and a strike to count. A windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hicks on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Severino. 9-1-2 due up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. 2-2. And he looks at a bold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. A base hit in his first trip. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Ball 2. McCutchen, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Popped him up. Contreras waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Leading off for the Cubs. Center fielder.
And the pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches, it's certainly gotten away from him.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Happ gets his lead at first, nobody out. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. Now to the plate, Javier Baez, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Way out in front. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Third baseman.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and that. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Leading off for the Yankees. Shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lays off 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now batting, Miguel Andujar. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Murphy will put this one away, and the side is retired. Digging in, Daniel Murphy. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Murphy, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And no advance. It's ball 1. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. A runner at first with no outs here. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his right. 1 out. Now in the box, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Stanton has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull the string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Murphy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Aaron Hicks. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 1-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So striding in, Luke Voigt. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Just keeping him close. First offering on its way. Bouncer up the middle. Flips it underhand. There's one on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. So here now is the pitcher, Luis Severino, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is stepping in and ready for another shot. Wilson Contreras. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
3-0 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. No balls and 1 strike. Happ, base Tommy LaStella will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Tommy LaStella.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Javier Baez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. No balls and a strike to count. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-2 now.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And Brandon Kinsler takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 20.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Missed with a slider.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Here's a chopper right side of the infield. Rizzo was there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Giancarlo Stanton now, lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. First offering on its way. Ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Zobrist is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hits it high and deep out to center field. half. Going back at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Daniel Murphy.
Now Murphy belts one, carrying well to right field. Gone! Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Dylan Betances is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. 1-0 the count. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Betances, originally from New York State, he was an 8th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Sanchez gathers. The throw down to first, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hicks is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Kyle Schwarber. Third trip.
Kyle Schwarber.
First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Struck him out. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Andujar. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. He's running. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Inside and low, 2-1. Now the 2-1. There's a low changeup that's laid off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Hit out towards second. Murphy to his right. He has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in once again, Luke Voigt. He was a double play victim last time around. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Fouled off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Ready now, Wilson Contreras. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Striding in, Ian Happ. It was a walk in his last trip. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Settling in now, Brandon Kinsler. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. He'll start us off in the 8th.
First baseman, Luke Voigt.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So stepping in, Gleyber Torres. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Dylan Betances. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
In there, 2-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Dylan Betances is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch coming. Here it is. Running now is McCutchen. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Javier Baez. Previous history against Dylan Betances. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Just missed with a breaking ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Putter low, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bounce down the third baseline. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Way out in front. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton will start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. Steve Cishek enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first down. Here's Didi Gregorius, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. No balls and a strike to count. Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's down to third. Oh, it takes a nasty pop, and he's unable to haul it in. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And now after the 2-out double, they want to make sure to get someone out there who can score on a base hit, so we'll see a pinch runner out at second base. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Happ is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Zach Britton is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. He's set and the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Rizzo leads off second with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. First pitch coming, here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Britton, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round or in the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything. That's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. They'll go to work. David Robertson takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. 2-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Now at the plate, Ian Happ is the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and Chad Green takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
One of a few